Previously on Cars Adventures, a bunch of cars in Radiator Springs are on vacation. And because of this, they have hired replacements to work at their stores. One of these replacements is a mime that Mater suddenly found who has locked up Sheriff and a customer in the impound lot because the customer didn't want to buy barrels from Mater's junkyard. And then he locked up Sheriff because Sheriff was telling him that he couldn't lock up the other car. Thank you to all of you who shopped here today, but the Radiator Springs stores are now closed. Great work here today, everybody. Great day on the job for all of you. Thanks. Thank you. So, DJ, yeah? How many people are in the Cozy Cone tonight? 4. Alright. That's pretty good. Wingo, how many cars did you give paint jobs to? I want to say 14. Excellent, excellent. TJ, how many pieces of Army surplus did you sell? I would say I sold a whole surplus of surplus. I see what you did there. It wasn't very clever, but good job. Boost! How many folks did you serve at Flo's? Let's see here. I want to say 98. Oh, that is great! And what did they think of your food? They said it was just as good as Flo's. I followed her recipes as closely as I could. They all loved the fuel. That is excellent. Speaking of fuel, Bobby, how was running Fillmore's Tastin'? It was pretty good. How many people did you serve? 23. And how many people did you kick out because they wanted something non-organic? That would be 33. Excellent. Well, actually, not really excellent. I mean, you lost out on a lot of customers, but whatever. And what about you, Louis LaRue the Mime? How many people did you... Wait a second. Where is the mime? Actually, come to think of it, where is Sheriff? Funny story there. Sheriff! What are you doing in there, Sheriff?
Hey, Patrick. Long story. Wait, hold on. Who's in there with you?
Hey, man. I was shopping here at the junkyard, and the mime wanted me to buy some old barrels, but I didn't want to, so then he threw me in the impound lot after freaking out and getting really mad, and then he threw Sheriff in here, too, for trying to stand up against him. Wait, but Sheriff, you're the sheriff of the town, and you've been the mayor of Radiator Springs for the last few years now. And he locked you up in the impound lot?
That's right.
Man, I need to knock some sense into this guy. Where is that mime? Yeah, sorry, Patrick, but nobody's seen that mime for hours. Yeah, not since he locked up Sheriff in that pickup truck. Well, then we need to search for him. We need to do a full search all around the town. It's no use, man. We just did one recently. Yeah, well, I am a police officer, and I'm pretty sure I have a better eye than you guys. So, tell me where you looked. Literally everywhere. We did not miss a single spot. Did you check behind Mater's junkyard? No. No. Well, well, well! Look what I found back here! It's the mime! You guys are terrible at looking for people. Excuse me, sir. It appears you've been doing a few reckless acts in this town, and as a police officer here, I am going to have to arrest you. Hey! 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 This is not fair! I will not stand for this injustice! What's he saying? I hear him moving, but I don't know what he's saying. Hey, get off of me, man! Please!
We'll just have to wait for Wingo to translate. Because, Wingo speaks mime. Wingo speaks mime? Wingo speaks mime.
How did Wingo learn to speak mime? Mime isn't even a language.
Well, he said he took it in high school.
He had a mime class?
Yup. Did you make a joke about a pillow fort class? You know I did.
Alright guys, listen up here, will ya? The Mime here says that he is going to be in charge of Radiator Springs. Excuse me? He says he wants to take over the town, and he will lock up anyone who stands against him.
That's ridiculous, Wingo. Are you sure you're not misinterpreting him? I stand corrected.
He says that he hates working at Mater's, and because he was forced into this position without even being asked to go into this position, he has now decided to take over the town. And everybody must listen to him and do what he asks of them. Wingo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever... Oh, man. He will no longer just be the Mime. His name is now, Supreme Radiator Springs Ruler, Louis LaRue. Supreme Radiator Springs Ruler, Louis LaRue. Yep, that's what he says. That's what he wants to be called. Is this guy like a Star Wars villain or something?
Hey man, I just want to clarify, Supreme Radiator Springs Ruler Louis LaRue, that's a very cool thing. Everybody loves, like, Darth Maul, that guy's pretty cool. And Darth Vader.
He said that you can all go about your regular business here in Radiator Springs, but you must do what he says. One of the new rules he will be implementing in Radiator Springs is that you must watch his mime performance every night at 8 p.m.
This is ridiculous, man.
When I say ridiculous, I mean like, whoa, that's ridiculous, dude, that's so cool! Yeah, I know nobody says that. I'm trying to make it a slang term. Yup. What's the point? Is that it? Supreme Radiator Springs Ruler Louis LaRue? Oh, you have more? Alright, say it. Alright, he says that the only way you can stop all of this is if the green pickup truck buys his barrels.
I'm sorry, what?
That's right, you heard him. Sir, if you buy Supreme Radiator Springs Ruler Louis LaRue's barrels that you refused to buy earlier today, he will end all of this.
Seriously? But I don't want to buy the barrels. Come on, man. Come on, son. Just do it. Do it, man, please.
But how do I buy the barrels when I'm in the impound lot?
Well, I don't know, man. Just ask him. Just be like, hey, can you let me go so I can buy the barrels? Hey, can you let me go so I can buy the barrels?
Then how am I supposed to buy the barrels? He says he doesn't know. Anyway, is that it, sir? Man, this is ridiculous. Can you guys believe this? This is hilarious, man. Radiator Springs has dealt with so many larger threats. This guy is a mime. This guy's a mime. He's a mime who thinks he can take over this town. I mean, he has locked up half of the cars in the town, but come on. He's a mime. What's he gonna do? Try to trap me in a box? Well, you know, Wingo, it's a good thing you know how to understand him, so that you could just figure out how to take him down. Yeah, we're gonna take this guy down. This guy doesn't even count as a threat. I know, right? Adam Park was more threatening than this guy, and I took him out for ice cream one day, and he cried the whole entire time. And it's funny, because he was the leader of the pity gang. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. We'll take this guy down, no problem. Alright, well, you know what? We may have a slight problem.